Hello, everyone. I'm Rick Kirkham of BusyBusinessPromotions.com, and today I'm going to show you how to get higher up in the search engines, hopefully, using Google itself to find out where your competitors' backlinks are. And obviously, the idea is whether it's a backlink on a social media or a backlink on a local directory, then you get your website there as well. And then you go from number one competitor, number two competitor. You do all of those. But I'm going to show you how to do it using just Google. I'm not a big fan of paid SEO tools. SEO stands for search engine optimization, which is what I'm showing you today. Part of what I'm showing you today. There's a lot to SEO. And obviously, the best way to get a complete SEO package is to hire me. I've been in computers since the 90s. There weren't any SEO experts then. I had to become one for my own website. But anyway, let's move on. I'm going to show you using one of my websites, and that website we're going to look up in-home tutoring Honolulu ADHD specialty. Okay, so and let me explain about that. You guys know I'm a website promoter, but what you don't know is I'm a former dual certified teacher from Illinois before I moved to Hawaii. I'm still a certified substitute teacher here, so I can give back a little. But I'm also an in-home tutor specializing in students with ADHD since I have ADHD myself. And no matter what I do in my life, website promotion or whatever it is, I'm going to continue to do that because I see a difference in my students and I'm helping to change young lives, and I'm going to keep doing that. So we're going to search for in-home tutoring Honolulu ADHD specialty. So let's press enter. And the first thing that you notice, if you know anything about the way search engine browsers work, such as Google Chrome, is they use your search history. So yes, this is my website right here, Affordable Private In-Home Tutoring Honolulu. But the history of my search could be taken into consideration for that results. This is what they call the map pack right here. And this is where my business shows up on Google Maps. You should make sure that your business is also on Google Maps as well. And if you just search for, it's the old name, but just search for Google My Business, and you'll be able to make sure that your business is on Google Maps. Okay, so I just copy and pasted. So let's do that here. In-home tutoring Honolulu ADHD specialty. Okay, and what we're going to do, because I don't know what the legal ramifications are of me showing you how to where somebody else's backlinks are. So we're going to pretend that I'm my competitor. We're going to pretend that I'm another in-home tutor specializing in ADHD, and we're going to pretend that I'm my own competitor and look for my own backlinks. I don't care if you know what my own backlinks are, but somebody might decide that they want to sue me or something if I help search for theirs. So we won't be doing that. Okay, so let's scroll down here. We got it now. First thing I would do here, put this in quotes. And then press enter. And if there aren't very many results that way, now putting this in quotes means that Google will search for this exact thing right here, okay? And there's mine, of course. but nothing much else. So let's take the quotes out of there. And let's press enter again. Okay. Okay, these are sponsored. Okay, so there's Wisant. That's, or Wisant. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I'm sorry, Wisant. Probably Wisant now that I think about it. But anyway, this is more, as I recall, a place where you can bid for work. And my own experience, in case you have a service and are thinking about getting into those places, my own experience are these are the people that want bids from this are looking for very low cost. So if your service is not a very low cost service, and mine is not, okay, being honest here, I'm a dual certified teacher specializing in students with ADHD because I have ADHD. I'm in very high demand, and I'm not the I'm not the lowest cost tutor that you're going to find. I'm also not the most expensive. I think I'm affordable, but I'm right around where my price needs to be in order to continue to help people. Okay, so where am I going here? Let's go back to this. So back to what I was talking about these places where you bid on the jobs. You can try it. Usually they charge a fee for the bids. That's how they make their money. But like I said, my own experience has been these are people who are looking for something very, very low cost. Okay, so there's Club Z. They're a competitor. So what I would do if I could is I would highlight this and I would put this up in here in quotes, and that would show me where they have other links where that title exists in other places. But obviously, like I said, I don't want to do that here in this video. Okay, there's one. There's in home tutoring Honolulu.com. That's me. Okay, find an expert. Okay, Tutor Select. Once again, that's one of those places where I'm guessing that you can bid on a job. Once again, in the map pack, there's me. Okay, now here's a place where I can add an advertisement. That's my phone. I'm so sorry. But let's go ahead and look at LinkedIn. Now, what I did there was I right mouse clicked. So right mouse click for a menu, and then left mouse click for the action of opening the link in a new tab. And that way I don't lose my spot in my search. Okay, I'm not signed in because I'm in an incognito window. But this is actually an article I wrote right up here on goals, rewards, and consequences for ADHD students. You can see that right up there. So once again, this is a good place to write articles and have those articles show up in Google. So LinkedIn is obviously one of those places where my pretend competitor is, where I want to be. Okay, there's me, my pretend competitor there in X, which used to be Twitter, so I want to make sure I'm there. And this, by the way, I never actually posted this. My program posted this. It gathers information from my website and posts it. It has the ability. It's called program's called Repeat It that I wrote, and it will post a link over and over if I want it to. I'm using a social media posting service as well to do that, but my program writes a very specific type of RSS feed, and that is once again available to all of my clients. Okay, and here's some more LinkedIn. Okay, let's go down to another one here. Okay, once again, sponsored ads. Okay, more, more X, formerly Twitter. I definitely want to be there. Now, here's something that my competitor, pretend competitor, which is me, wrote. Now accepting 2 new students for in-home tutoring. So I can take that title, copy it, and see if that's anywhere else. So just again, right mouse click, left mouse click on copy. And this time I do want to put that in quotations. So there's a quote, Control V for paste, another quote, and press enter. Okay, and once again, we got the sponsored ads. Whoop. No, I do not want to use a precise location. Okay, and once again, there's my pretend competitors web page. Here, this showed up once again on Twitter automatically through my program I wrote. Here it is on LinkedIn. Okay. Whoops. Not sure I did that. It's interesting when this stuff comes up because this is obviously an aggregator for Twitter. So this takes Twitter posts and actually puts them on his website. So you guys get more benefits by posting on Twitter. Here's a website, ateachersays.com. That's actually my website. Always wanted one like that. And these are showing here because I wrote some what's called a PHP script. I wrote a program to show all the articles that are on this web page and list them on the right hand side or in a mobile view at the bottom. So this is why this is getting so many views. Okay, so now that's it for that, it seems. So let's go back to our previous search. Okay, here's Yelp. Okay, I want to make sure that I get myself on Yelp. Now, here's Psychology Today. That sounds like a magazine, right? So I should skip it, right? Wrong. Okay. Magazines need material. You know, every week, every month, or however often these magazines are posted. So since this is Psychology Today, I'm going to send an email to Psychology Today to see if they would like an article or an interview from me. Obviously, I need something that would make me unique, right? So what's going to make me unique? Well, as far as I know, I'm the only tutor on Oahu specializing in students with ADHD. Or actually, I should change it. I'm the only tutor on Oahu with ADHD, specializing in students with ADHD. And that might make for an interesting interview. So find something in your business that makes you unique that a magazine might want to interview you about. Okay, once again, Yelp, University Tutor, the 10 best ADHD tutors. I may take a look at that since my pretend competitor's on there. I may take a look at that to see if I can get in there. University of Hawaii system, probably not. LearnPick U.S.A. Chad Resource Directory, find an ADHD professional. I want to right mouse click on that and then left mouse click to find out how I can list my business. Now, speaking of listing businesses, okay, if you list yourself in a local directory, they're going to have some kind of premium service where they'll list you higher. And here's the way I handle that. And I've never gotten a response every time I do this. I'll list my business, and immediately I'll get an email saying, hey, if you want to be up at the top with a premium listing, it's only blah, blah, blah a month. So here's what I usually do. I'll reply back and I'll say, I might be interested in that. Give me the names of 3 of your customers, or give me the names and email addresses of 3 of your customers who are using your premium listing that I can speak to, so I can find out if they're noticing any result. And I have never, ever heard back from a directory listing when I do that. So, I mean, obviously I'm willing to pay if there's a difference. But so far, in my experience, there has not been any significant differences. And let's see. I think I clicked on that accidentally, so I'm going to accept that. And obviously there's where I fill out the information for my directory listing, which is really cool. All right. So Quick Start Tutoring, that looks like a competitor possibly. And I usually go, skip the sponsored ones. And I usually go through about 5 of these. And now here's one more way that you could do this, okay? You get the URL of your competitor. Let's see if I'm still in here somewhere. There's Psychology Today. Once again, I want to email those guys because my competitor did, my pretend competitor. Okay, so let's go to in-home tutoring Honolulu.com, and we'll find out using the incognito window and the little trick that I used with quotation marks. Now, once you put quotation marks in a URL, website address, and I'm going to get rid of these just so it's not looking for all of that. It might just look for this. There, inhometutoringhonolulu.com. You see what I'm doing up on top here. Okay, and you see the quotation marks. Now the quotation marks will treat it as a search result. So let's press enter. Okay, and obviously there's the inhometutoringhonolulu.com websites. That would certainly make sense, right? Okay, and let's see now using the link if my pretend competitor has linked anywhere else. Well, there's Pinterest. Okay, so I want to make sure that I get on Pinterest because my pretend competitor is on Pinterest. Okay, let's keep, okay, once again, there is X, formerly Twitter. Alrighty, let's click there again. Okay, obviously I have a lot of material. Well, there's LinkedIn. Okay, so either way on LinkedIn, this showed up, right? Once again, Pinterest, elkhart.net. That's actually a form that I use on my websites, and that's where I get advice, so that would make sense that I'm in there. And I have no idea what Arrow Leads is. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at that and see if there's any information that I can add to Arrow Leads because my pretend competitor is right there in Arrow Leads. And let's click this one more time. What I'm really kind of surprised of is no YouTube videos have shown up yet. And okay, I misspoke. In-home tutoring Honolulu. Okay, so get yourselves on YouTube. YouTube is the second most searched, the second largest search engine in the world. And in case you haven't noticed, Google search results have gone through some changes, and we're not getting the best possible search results at this time. So as a counter for that, get yourself on YouTube. Now, especially if you have a service and people want to see your face, they want to see you smile, then get yourself on YouTube. I've had clients get a hold of me right away without even having to have a meeting or anything because they saw my video on YouTube. So they saw my teaching techniques, they saw my face, they saw my smile, they trusted me. Okay, so whereas an article, they might be interested enough to call you to see if they trust you. YouTube, with your face on it, YouTube tends to create more of a trust type atmosphere. And I just noticed I've gone 20 minutes into this already. So there's an about me / okay. So I'm going to take a look at that because my pretend competitor is there. I think you're getting the idea. I'm going to go ahead and close this now. So once again, if you want to rank on Google, use the tricks from Google. All this is just quotation marks or not quotation marks, and then searching for the title of what someone might type in at first to find you. And then who's ever there on top, copy that title, and make sure it's like I said, make sure it's not some big giant company website where they're just beating you because they have 2,000, 5,000 articles and things like that, and 5 million links and stuff like that. But find something that you have a chance at to beat for your SEO, and then they'll be near the top. Just copy that title and put that title into an incognito window. Start with quotes. Put the quotes in there first because we want to see where those exact titles are as far as backlinks go so that you can add backlinks to those areas. If they're on Facebook, get yourself on Facebook. I'm not a big Facebook fan, but that's just me personally. But you saw LinkedIn, especially if you're B2B, business to business, get yourself on LinkedIn. Also get yourself on Alignable too, by the way. But that's 22 minutes now. I hope you were able to watch this whole thing here, and hope it'll help you. Obviously, hire me. That way you don't even have to watch these videos if you hire me, do you? But best of luck to you in your business, and God bless you.